Bush with your CIGTV News update this Friday. Thanks for joining us. Today we continue our discussion with Mr. Eric Bush, Cayman Islands representative in the London office. He tells us more about the role of his office as it relates to Caymanians living in the United Kingdom.
So we do have a number of Caymanians that are studying in the UK, as well as Caymanians who are living in the UK. The interesting part about it is in a normal, if you will, diplomatic sort of embassy role, it would be very easy to differentiate. So for example, the Spanish embassy would know what Spanish individuals, Spanish citizens are living in the UK because they enter the UK as Spanish citizens. The Cayman Islands now, by virtue of us being a British overseas territory, we sometimes enter as Caymanian on our Cayman passports, or sometimes, and majority of the time, we actually enter on our British passports. So we're actually entering and living in the United Kingdom as British citizens. So therefore, the only type of monitoring or register that we can actually do is through voluntary signing up of Caymanians. And we do have close to 200 Caymanians registered, whether they're studying or living. And what we've certainly had to do for the last year in response to issues like terrorism is try with the information and lists that we have to reach out to those individuals who we know are living in an affected area and just ask them to report in as safe. And again, it's just our way of showing that we care and trying to do our part as a government organization for the Cayman Islands, working in the UK for the purpose of our people.
And you can watch Mr. Bush's entire interview only here on CIGTV starting next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Meantime, a free workshop attracts participants from government agencies, independent science and technology centers, small startups, and non-governmental non-profit agencies on Friday. The Overseas Countries and Territories Association hosted the Business Incubation and Innovation Workshop. The workshop focused on explaining the systems for developing new and strong business opportunities in territories like the Cayman Islands.
I'm here working with a group of government and other stakeholders on the issue of eco-innovation to be deployed through business incubators. Eco-innovation is how businesses relate to the environment, reducing costs by being more efficient when it comes to water, when it comes to waste, when it comes to the interaction with biodiversity, and at the same time using that to not only reduce their costs but to make a real impact. That often requires some level of support, and in this context we're looking at it through the tool of business incubation, a structured approach to supporting businesses using multiple stakeholders. So incubators, let's start with the normal idea of how you incubate a chicken. You know, you have an egg, it's very small, it needs protection, it can fall, it can break. So what you need to do is to protect it so that it comes to a place where that chicken is healthy and you have a good chicken either as a pet or I don't know what's food, you know. In this case, we're doing the same thing with businesses. We have business ideas on the island, which are very progressive ideas, and we have to find a way to give the best environment to those individuals who are innovative, who have good ideas, to ensure that they in fact give birth or bear fruit as mature businesses. So offering support, so the granny at home, you have a business that's a business idea that's been with you for a long time. Let's find out how you can bring that idea into something real that can serve the market and serve your community. And what I've discovered so far is that there seems to be a genuine interest in developing your more creative side, probably link it to tourism, and again your creative side, linking it to advertising and marketing. A lot is happening with the larger businesses. We hear about tech parks, and we're hearing about high technology, we're hearing about lots of other things like that. Creative spaces, tourism, links between diverse stakeholders. That's what I'm hearing so far in Cayman Islands. I think it's a good direction. I think people are thinking.
Some of the areas covered included how to determine a financing strategy for your incubator and avoiding incubation pitfalls. Well, the University College of the Cayman Islands Department of Teacher Education is acknowledging the achievements of its newly qualified teachers and their mentors who guided them throughout their journey. The theme of the celebration was Together We Make a Difference, and according to the UCCI president, Mr. Roy Bodden, teaching is the noblest profession, adding congratulations to the newly qualified cohort. He encouraged them to share their pride with those whom they teach. This is the UCCI's 5th cohort of students who successfully earned their teaching qualifications under the new Bachelor of Primary Education curriculum. In addition to the Bachelor of Primary Education, UCCI offers an Associate of Arts in Primary Education and a postgraduate certificate in primary education. Well, if you missed today's news update, you can go to the Cayman Islands Government Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. Just type in CIGTV television in the search bar for the YouTube channel. For now, I'm Donna Bush, as always, thanking you for joining me this week, wishing you a wonderful and, of course, a safe holiday weekend, and hoping you'll join me back here again on Tuesday. Until then, bye-bye for now.